So let's start with some shaking. Let's just get started. Let's let go of anything that's come our way this morning that we don't need to deal with now. Let's get ready to tune into our bodies. Pay attention to what our body needs. Remembering to breathe. All right, slow it down. Slow it down. And now just tune into your body, tune into your fingers. You notice any sensations, tingling sensations. If you do, that's the chi. If you don't, just wait in time to begin to feel that tingling sensation of the chi. Let's place our hands over our lower dantian, just a few fingers below the belly. And we're going to inhale, push our hands out. And on the inhale, pause slightly at the top of the inhale. Exhale through the nose slowly. Our belly button going toward our spine, pausing slightly at the bottom of the exhale. Let's do 5 nice deep breaths at your own pace. And when you're finished, just lower your arms and I'll know we're ready to move on when everybody's done. Okay, it looks like everyone's, whoops, not quite. Wait just a sec. All right, looks like everyone's ready. Let's do some knocking on the door of life, moving from our hips and our waist, allowing those arms to knock gently on our lower dantian. Well, actually, we're more on our chi belt here. We're not below the belly button really, but we're also knocking gently on the kidneys in the back. We're activating the chi belt area. Now, tune into the spine too. Notice any sensations you're feeling. Is it tight anywhere? Do you feel a little tension anywhere? Bring your attention to that spot. And you can either do like a warm oil in that area, or you could do the ice to water, evaporating to steam, taking that tension and tightness with it. Just tuning in to those sensations. And now knocking gently right below the collarbone, where that little dip there is, knocking there, activating our immune system and our respiratory system. And now up over the shoulder. Hold a lot of tension in this area. It's a great place to open, to release any blockages we might have. Very good. Now down a little bit, right there by the collarbone, underneath the collarbone. And now back down by the chi belt. slowing the movement down. And then just letting your hands float freely off of your body, tuning into the sensations you feel, the air against your skin, your clothing against your skin, your feet against the floor. Tuning in and just noticing. Let's check our posture. Let's check our tension level. Raise your eyebrows up and let them relax. Check your skull, your face, your jaw, your neck. Can you drop your shoulders anymore? Your chest nice and open, your belly slightly tucked. Or, yeah, and your pelvis just nice and relaxed. Tuning into your body. All right, let's do spinal cord breathing. Inhaling up, opening up the chest, using the rib cage, or excuse me, using your shoulder blades in the back to bring those shoulders back. And then rounding and tucking our tailbone in and feeling that opening up in the low back and your spine. And now inhaling up, visualizing that spine opening, your shoulders relaxing and opening. And then rounding and feeling it open in the back. In that low back area, feel that just open. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just enlivening our spine here, opening it up. Creating nice flexibility, freedom of movement. Releasing stiffness. Let's do 3 more. You guys look great. Thank you so much for having your cameras on. It just feels so nice to be able to see you and to practice with you. I think I did more than 3, but that's all right. You guys look great. All right. Let's do some neck circles, and then today we're going to do 8 pieces of the silk brocade. So neck circles, I'm going to put my hands in inverted prayer position in the back. I mean, you can keep them at any level you want to. You can also have your hands on your hips, whatever is comfortable for you. And we're going to just focus in on our neck here and getting some flexibility, freedom of movement in our neck. So the ear to the shoulder, chin to the chest, ear to the other shoulder, and up around without extending too far back. Trying to keep your neck relaxed, your shoulders relaxed as much as you can when you're in this position. And just now tune into the neck. Focus there. Notice the sensations you feel. Don't move too fast. I'm going to encourage you to go a little slower so that you can tune into the sensations that you're feeling. Tuning in, noticing. And if you have any stuck parts, you can do that little windshield wiper back and forth to kind of open that up. And again, this is not a no pain, no gain exercise. I don't want you to push through any pain. I encourage you to challenge yourself, but to not hurt yourself. So keeping that nice and flexible and open, tuning in to the neck. And now reverse the movement, tuning in to any different sensations that you might feel. Tuning in, noticing windshield wipering if you need to. Doing a visualization of the ice to water to steam releasing or warm oil comforting and lubricating. Tuning in to what your body needs. Let's do one more circle. And then lower your arms, relax, shake it out. All right, very good. All right, let's start our 8 pieces. We're going to begin with the 2 hands support the heavens. It works with our triple warmer, our body's thermostat, our head, our heart, our body. It's a really good cleansing and clearing. So if you might find yourself coming up with things that you're letting go of. It also helps us to the way that we interact with other people and helps us calm our body down so that we act appropriately. And so the movement is we're going to have our hands down, palms up in front of us. My knees are slightly bent. My feet are firmly planted in the floor, about shoulder width apart. And the regular stance, the chest open, shoulders drop, chin tucked, and so on. And we're going to come in on the inhale, bringing our arms up, clasping my fingers together and having them face, my palms are now facing the sky. And now I'm going to turn from my hips and my waist over to the left. I'm mirroring this for you. Over to the right. I'm going to grab the wrist of my right hand and pull, feeling that opening in the ribs, and then opposite direction and coming down. Now, if you've done other 8 pieces of this silk brocade, these are just different variations, and I've sort of melded a few variations together here. Kathy Young's, Mimi Quodemers, Lee Holden's. Feeling that stretch, feeling that opening, tuning into that triple warmer area, inhaling up, stretching, challenge yourself to really stretch here, turn, challenge yourself to get a little further range of motion each turn without pushing through anything, stretching, feeling that open, knowing that what we're doing here is we're warming up the body, we're stretching it so that we can release any of the blockages or any stagnant energy, let go of what we don't need anymore so that we can, in our flows, get the energy to flow freely. Stretching, stretching. Do one more. You guys look great. And well done. Take a moment to center yourself. Tuning into your body. Now we're going to go in to separate sky and earth. It works with our stomach and our spleen. It helps to tone our core. And it helps to actually balance our mind and body. And so I'm going to take one arm and place it above my head with the palm stretching to the sky, and my opposite arm is down, stretching toward the earth. Balancing my mind, my body, above and below. Let's release, windmill down. I sink a little bit and then rise up on that stretch. Notice where you feel it. I'm feeling it a little bit on my left, or let's see, it's my left shoulder. I'm feeling the tension in my forearm, my shoulders. So I want to relax that just a little bit, but while I'm still stretching. I don't want to hold it to where I want to be able to stretch and hold at the same time. All right, now try it again. Feeling that in your forearms, our wrists. It's really good for our hands and our wrists. Feeling that tension in the forearms. Now relax as you come down. Relax and now tense that a little bit. Very good. Feeling that tension. Now, try and relax your palms and your hands. Just let everything go. And now tense again. And just notice that. We're just kind of making sure that those blockages get cleared. And relax. Stretch again. Just taking the notice of the differences between when you're really tensing those muscles and when you're relaxing. And then I think we did. Let's do one more on each side. All right, very good. Now shake it out a little bit. Shake your shoulders, shake your arms. All right, the next one is working with our liver, our heart, our lungs. It's called bend, bow, shoot, target. There's a couple of different ways to do this one. So today what we're going to do is you can widen your legs a little bit, a little beyond shoulder width or whatever's comfortable for you. Some of you have a really wide stance and that's awesome. I have my knees bent. My feet are about a little more than shoulder width apart. I'm going to bring my forearms together. My palms are in a light fist, okay? And I'm going to now sink as I pull that bow. And I'm pointing toward the left. My thumb is up, my index finger's pointing. I've pulled back that bow. I've set my sights and I'm going to hit my target. I come back to the center, rising up, and I sink and I shoot my bow. Coming back to the center, shooting again. The liver is associated with the eyes as well. So that's a lot of what we're doing here is we're setting those sights. We're using our eyes, strengthening them. Looking at that sight so that we can hit that target of intention. Helps us with clarity and vision. Strengthens our heart. And our hearts can often help us figure out what direction we want to take. Our lungs bring us the inspiration. Helps us with our acumen mark. So thinking of what our heart's intention is, setting our sights there and shooting and reaching our target. Last one. Bring your feet in a little bit more, shaking it out. All right, the next one is looking back to eliminate 5 fatigues and 7 illnesses. So my arms are loose behind me. This helps to work with our head, keeping our brains and our minds clear. It helps to release chronic tension in our neck and our shoulders. And it helps to just bring us some calmness in that area. So my arms are nice and relaxed down at my side. My feet are firmly planted into the ground, my knees slightly bent. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my head toward the left arm. And when I turn my head, I'm going to rotate both arms so that the palms are now facing the front and kind of the side. I've got my pinky really facing the front. So feel that stretch. Feel it in your neck, check your chin. Feel it in your neck. And then releasing and relaxing your arms, your neck, your shoulders as you come and sink a little bit into the center. And then rising up, I'm going to rotate my hands again, rotate my neck and stretch. I've been noticing a lot more stiffness in my neck and shoulders lately, so I've been doing a lot of these neck exercises to help loosen that up. Just for some reason, I've been pretty stiff lately. And thankfully, Qigong is really helpful in keeping me moving. I'm so glad you're here today practicing with me because you motivate me. You keep me practicing, and I appreciate that. Feeling that stretch, challenge yourself to go a little further each time without pushing through too much. And also notice, what are the sensations you feel? And then again, using the visualization of the warm oil or the ice to water to steam. Feeling that opening. And notice too that we're also working our arms here. This is going to be good for your arms and your hands and your fingers. As we do this and we have our fingers pointed forward, our pinky pointed forward, feel the tension in those arms. And then when you come and you've relaxed them, just notice the difference, how light your arms feel. We're going to do one more time on each side. I want you to tune in to the heaviness of your arms during this tension and the lightness as you let go and come to the front. Tuning into those different sensations so that you can recognize when your body's tense and when it's relaxed. Very good. Take a moment now to shake that out. Take a moment to tune in and see how your body feels. Okay, we're going to take a little wider stance again. Whatever's comfortable. Challenge yourself, but don't overdo it. We're going to bend over. I've got my hands above my knees. I've got my thumb on the in part of my leg and my fingers on the out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come hinge forward and then just sort of scoop over to the other side and stretch and look behind me. Stretching. Using my hands on my legs to give me a little extra push. I'm gonna come toward the center and then up and stretch. So relax as you come down. You're stretching and you'll feel some tension as you are stretching. Coming down, relax and stretch. Coming down, relax and stretch. Noticing the different sensations, embracing them. Last one. Coming back to center, scooting your legs in to a comfortable position. Bend your legs and roll up. Very good. Shake it out. Two hands climb the legs, works with our kidneys. It helps to strengthen the kidney areas. It is associated with the water element, willpower, tenacity, our inner strength, our belonging, silence, all of the qualities of water we're bringing into our body right now. And so we're going to rub with, I have my hands placed flat against my kidney area, and I'm going to rub that area. And then I'm going to glide my hands down the back side of my legs, all the way down, over the top, up the inside of the legs, up the midline, up above my head. Coming down, around, back to my kidneys. Down the outside and back of the legs, over the top, up the inside. Stretching, opening, gathering all that universal energy, rubbing that into our kidneys, bringing it down, gathering some of that earth energy, pulling it up, 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 letting go of what we don't need, gathering, coming down, down our legs, up, around to the back, rubbing our kidneys, down, massaging the kidneys as we bend forward and straighten, visualizing the beautiful water. Let's do 3 more. I think it feels really good when you rub the kidney area. And last one. And come down. Okay, shake it out. Take a drink of water if you have some. All right, this next one is called punching with an angry gaze. Works with our liver, the wood element, the liver element, which is what we're in right now in this spring season, works with anger and how we express our anger. And sometimes there is a healthy way to express anger, and sometimes there's an unhealthy way to express anger. So we want to bring in that healthy way where we can really get the appropriate balance in our liver so that when anger does manifest, it does so in a healthy and appropriate way. This is also really good for arthritis in our hands and our wrists and our elbows because it helps to reduce the stress. It helps to strengthen our arms, also strengthens our concentration, and can just bring in and help us release any kind of inappropriate anger. So I've got my hands next to my body. My hands are in a very light fist. I'm going to sink in my knees a little bit. And then I'm going to punch. And when I punch, I'm going to rise up a little bit, and it's going to be a really strong exhale through the mouth. So inhale and exhale, sink. Inhale, exhale. And don't forget your little angry gaze to let that really get out of there. Just visualize any arthritis, pain, and tension going away. Strength, letting go of any of that inappropriate anger behavior. Two more on each side after this one. Coming back, releasing, relaxing your arms, relaxing your shoulders. Let's tune into our body again. Let's notice, can we relax our face, our neck, our shoulders, our arms? And the eighth one is called shake the back 7 times. Oh, no. Yeah, we did do that. Shake the back 7 times to eliminate 100 illnesses. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hinge forward, allowing our arms to really continue to be relaxed. Our shoulders relaxed and our arms are relaxed. I'm going to hinge forward and my arms are just going to drop down to in front of me. I'm going to bend my knees as I pull my body up. My arms are still nice and relaxed. They're following the movement of my spine. Bringing my shoulder blades back. My arms are now moving so that my palms and my pinky are out. My pinky's toward the front. I'm going to release that now and relax my arms. Come up on my toes and pounce in my heel. We're going to do 6 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Up and down. I guess we can inhale. The breathing really is not that, it's important because we need to breathe, but I don't know that the pattern is necessarily all that important. So do what seems right to you. Down, coming up, use your knees to help you come up. Stretching, using your shoulder blades to pull back. There's going to be a little maybe back on your low back, but take care there. Up on your toes and down. I think this is 4, I don't remember. And last one. All right, very good. That was the 8 pieces of the silk brocade, Barb's version. Now, let's do a balance before we get into our flows. Let's do, I think it's the Kuan Yin stance. So we're going to bring our leg out, and then I'm going to put my my ankle above my knee. My leg is bent. I'm going to bring up my arms and come back down here. And so now we're going to hold this just for a little bit. You guys look awesome. If you need something to hold on to, please hold on to something. Nice. Holding. Focal points are helpful. Look at you guys. Well done. I remember when, at the very beginning, I was all over the place. And it's so fun to watch you. Well done, you. Just a little bit longer. Something's happening with my computer. I've got to come down. Hold on. Something. I'm hoping that it doesn't. Don't update my. No, no, no. No, no. Don't update right now. Sorry. Okay. Very good. Shake it out. Oh, look at you still, guys, going. Well done. Well done. All right. So now we're going to go the opposite leg. Ah, this one's a little wobbly for me today. Ah. You guys look great. Look at you go. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Really good. Feel that strength in your legs. Bringing in the compassion of Kuan Yin. Filling yourself with compassion for yourself today for being here. Very good. You're doing great. You're doing great. All right, let's take a nice inhale and come down. Shake it out. Give yourself a nice little bear hug. That was good. You guys did good. Well done. Well done. All right, let's start our flows. Now let's really focus on the meditative practice and keeping our bodies nice and soft. Let's do a little bit of some flying exercises today. What I'd like for you to do is I'm going to take one arm, my left arm I'm going to put out front, and my right arm I'm going to put out to the side. Now, one way I learned to bring our wings up is to start with the elbows. So start the elbows and then the rest of the arm follows. And then we're going to switch. And there's a nice rise and sink here. We're trying to keep our arms soft. And we're just going to get our wings a flapping. Embodying, embracing that bird, the grace, the freedom of flight. All right, now let's bring both arms down. And we're going to come up both arms. Keeping them nice and relaxed. If you want, I can walk around a little bit. Feeling that flow, just opening, the chi flowing. And now when your arms are up, just start to soar. And you can still walk around if you want. Feeling the movement from your hips and your waist, your arms, your neck and your head, just following. Visualizing all the things below you, the freshness of the air, all the other birds, looking at the top of the treetops. All right, now we're going to come down to land. So let's start flapping our wings again. One more and then we'll land. And there we are. Well done. Shake it out. Let's work with Buddha holds up the earth. I'm going to have my hands in front of me. My palms are up. I'm going to come up the midline, palms up, up, up to above my head. I'm going to rotate it so that my palms are now facing the heavens, gathering all that heavenly energy and bringing it down now, my head, my heart, my body. Inhaling up. Pausing, gathering, exhaling down, pausing. Inhale. And now just get into the meditative movement of this. I'm keeping my arms really relaxed as much as they can be in the position that we have. I'm not trying to tense them anymore. I'm trying to only use what I need to use to get the movement. Just get into the meditative practice. Do two more. Very good. Very good. We're going to do the fountain. So I'm going to relax my arms, work in the water element here. So I want you to visualize that beautiful water spray of the fountain. And we're going to just hinge a little bit forward, not a lot, just a little bit. And notice that your arms kind of naturally come forward and the backs of my hands come together. I'm going to bend in my knees as I bring my arms up my midline. And then we create that spray of the fountain and sink. So inhaling up and exhaling down. Bringing in peace and tranquility and letting go of any kinds of fears or insecurities. And then if you want, just close your eyes, tuning in to this meditative practice. And I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit. You guys look beautiful. Let's do two more. Tune into your body. Notice how your body feels. And let's pull down the heavens. Inhaling, gathering, gathering, and pulling down our head, our heart, our body. Inhale and exhale. Just get into the flow. Very good. Put your hands below your lower dantian. Scoot your feet in to a comfortable position, keeping your knees soft. Put your hands over your lower dantian. Tune into your skull. Can you relax anymore? Your face, your temples, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Feeling your chest open and just rocking it and swaying like bamboo in the wind or seaweed in the ocean. Tuning into your body. I'd like to dedicate the goodness of this practice to all beings, so that all beings can be happy and healthy and free from suffering. I'd like to dedicate my gratitude to my teachers, to all practitioners, To all of you who are here today practicing with me, to those who might be watching the video, I dedicate my gratitude to all of those people who are making the world a better place for our planet and for all beings. I'm so glad you were here today. Send yourself some compassion. Give yourself a nice inner smile. Shake, shake.